this conversation around time management is important, at least for me, because I tend to run really high stress, and you know how hard I've worked on like emotional balance and stress management, and time management is actually falls under that category for me, because the more that I can manage my time and stay organized, the easier my day flows and the less like stress I feel of like, I've got all this stuff. And maybe not everybody stresses about like the to-do list and the things you have to do daily, weekly, whatever it is. But I think probably many of us do.
I think almost everybody can relate to some degree of that.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to get at is that with your example, I love it, because time management is a form of self-care.
It really is.
Right? It's self-love. If you can love yourself enough to do the habits, to form the habits, to do the things that will keep you from that rushing women syndrome, right? Running around like you've got like just stuff falling out all over, and nobody likes that feeling.
No,
and so
it's
if we
a
can
horrible
avoid
feeling.
that, like be proactive, do the things, put things in place to avoid that, then it can be a way of taking care of yourself.
You're not only self-care and stress management, but then also just being more productive and having more meaning in your days, right? Because you're doing the things that you want to do instead of just like things being scattered all over the place and you just never get to it, or you never get started on what was actually really important. And here's a piece of this conversation. Like for me, at least I'll find like certain days of the week, many days of the week, whatever it is, there's important things that I know that I want to be able to do or experience or whatever. But if you're not organized and getting all the other things done that things that need to be done through the day, whether it's like a kid, like something for you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Then you might not get to that thing that's really important.
Yeah.
So you want to have time for it.
Yeah. So manage your fires,
right,
so to speak, that are always going to crop up, so that you can have time outside of that to devote to yourself. Yeah. Because what is our one big complaint? I don't have time for that. Right. However, you will always have time for things that you prioritize.